Hi, sixth grade. Today's lesson is 1110, Relate Percents to Fractions, and we're on page 394. So starting from the top of the page, it says a percent is a ratio that compares a number to 100. Percent means per 100 or out of 100. The symbol for percent is, of course, as you've seen before, this symbol right here. So to rename a fraction as a percent, we can use equivalent fractions. They give us the example down by the first orange arrow, 4/5. So if we have 4/5, we want to change that to 100, because if we make an equivalent over 100, then that can easily be translated to a percentage. So you know from equivalence in the past, to get from 5 to 100, you'd have to multiply by 20. So we multiply by 20 up here, and we get 80. So 80 over 100 is the same as 80%. Okay, let's take a look at a few other examples. You have the odds to do over on page 395, so we're going to look at the evens. Number 2, they show you a colored in part of a grid, and so you've got 58 boxes shaded in. So they leave you there with blank over 100. So of course that's going to be 58 over 100 are colored in. And then how do we change that to a percentage? We know that when it's over 100, then we would just say 58%. And so there are your answers for number 2. Number 4 says write each percent as a ratio and as a fraction. Looking at number 4, it says 70%. So we would change that to 70 to 100, or 70 colon 100 to change that to a ratio. And then to a fraction, again, using this idea up here, it would be 70 over 100. The next one, number 6, is 11%. So you could write that with the word 2, 11 to 100, or 11 and then the colon 100 to show ratio. And again, your fraction is 11 over 100. Let's take a look at the next section. Let me erase real quick. The next section says write as a fraction in simplest form. So 75% is that an odd? That's an even. Good. Okay, 75%. So we would change that to the fraction 75 over 100, just like we were doing before. And then you've got to simplify it because they want it as in simplest form. You can divide both of these by 25. 75 divided by 25 is 3, and 100 divided by 25 is 4. So there's your fraction in simplest form. Let's look at number 16. It's 66%. So that's 66 over 100. And then we can do some dividing here. They're both even, so we can divide them by 2, which is going to give us 33 over 50. And I think that that's as low as it can go. I don't think we can simplify any more from there. One more, number 18, 13%. So it's 13 over 100, and that one's already simplified. 13's prime, so we can't do anything more with that, and it doesn't go into 100. So you have some odds to do here, 1 to 19 odd on 395, and then you've got a few odds to do in the workbook, 1 to 21 odd on page 151 in the workbook. Please email me if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.